Welcome. I'm Alex Taylor, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on the celebration of Imbolc. Imbolc is the ancient Celtic festival that occurs on the exact midpoint between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. In Celtic tradition, light must always follow darkness. Samhain honors the time of entering this darkness of winter, while Beltane celebrates the beginning of summer. Summer was the most cherished of seasons for the Celtics. Imbolc lies between these two great festivals and celebrates the coming spring. Utilizing the stars, the ancient Celts would determine the exact date of Imbolc in the beginning of February. This year, we celebrate Imbolc on February 1st. Like many ancient cultures, Celtic tradition was rooted in animism, meaning everything has spirit. From the greatest mountains to the smallest of stones, everything has a spirit, an awareness. Nothing is unaware or dead. Imbolc is a great time to look forward to warmer days and shorter nights. It is a celebration of life sustained through yet another bitterly cold winter. Imbolc is the dream of awakening from our long winter slumbers in preparation for spring. The Celts looked forward to no longer rationing their food. They could return to the fields to plant new seeds. The livestock would soon deliver their young. Imbolc originates from the Irish words mol-ug, which means in the belly, as lambing and calving season was about to begin during this time. During this time, green grass begins to grow where snow once fell. Warriors would begin their training once more so that they could return to battle. The winters were so difficult that no battles or wars were permitted by the ancient Celts. Fire has always played a central role to many Celtic celebrations. During Samhain and Beltane, massive central bonfires were lit. But during Imbolc, the focus becomes more on individual family hearths and fires. Every family kept their fire burning through the night of Imbolc, as a symbol of the returning sun. During this time, the Celts would try to foretell the weather and predict their fortunes for the coming growing season. You may celebrate Imbolc by lighting green and white candles. The white candles symbolize the past, the frozen snows of winter, and all actions that have been completed. The green candles symbolize the newness and freshness of spring, like fresh green grass, the promise of what's to come. You may also bake bread with herbs and seeds and eat cheese, as was traditionally consumed at this time of year. Space clearings and house blessings are also valuable personal ceremonies. These ceremonies help clear out old energies and make way for the new. Fire ceremonies are also useful to help release or transmute any unwanted dense energies. Imbolc is a time to look forward to the future with the hope of spring's abundance, to let go of any past bitterness, and to see beyond the coldness of winter. The light that is always promised after the shadow allows us to plant new seeds, welcome new life, and embrace new opportunities. Of course, celebrating Imbolc would be incomplete without honoring Brigid, the goddess of poetry, hearth, blacksmithing, healing, arts, crafts, livestock, sacred wells, serpents, and the arrival of early spring. Now, find a comfortable position as we embark on a journey to call in Brigid in the dawn light of a spring day, as we say our farewells to winter. Once you are comfortable, place your hands over your heart, over the very center of your chest. Find any areas of tension and release them now. Maybe it's your shoulders needing to unwind a bit, or your spine to relax a bit more into your comfortable position. And take a deep breath in, allowing your jaw to relax and loosen. Let your fingertips become loose. Any of your joints to release any tension. And as you breathe in, breathing out too, finding your natural rhythm. Breathing in as deeply and as slowly as you desire. And breathing out all tension, all hesitation, all limitation. Again, breathing in so deeply. And breathing out so easily and effortlessly. And with every breath in, you feel lighter and lighter. And with every breath out, you feel more and more relaxed. Taking one last deep breath in, filling up your belly and diaphragm, and breathing out, letting go, heart open, light as a feather, ready to go on this journey. You are deep within a forest of white birch trees. Above you is a sky full of stars. It is a cloudless night, a cold winter night. You are knee-deep in snow, and with every breath, you can see a small cloudlet of vapor that hovers right in front of your face, just before dissipating. Breathe in this cool evening air, and breathe out your warm breath. Everything is so still, frozen. The moon looms overhead, high in the sky. The snow sparkles beneath the pale moonlight. The long nights of winter are growing shorter now. The full moon shines bright and as white as a pearl. Suddenly, out of the darkness of the forest, you see two golden eyes looking upon you. They shine like two coins reflecting golden flames. You see Mother Wolf silently step out of the shadows and into the moonlight. With every step she takes, you see tiny white flowers blossoming in the snow. She stares at you. You stare at her. She is so powerful. Her muscled form is elegant beneath her pale gray fur. You can see the subtle swell of her belly. She is pregnant. You feel a strong pull within you, an inner knowing. She wants you to follow her. And so you do. She stalks through the forest as a silver shadow, golden eyes fixed on the horizon, leading you on and on. She is silent like the night itself. The white trees no longer crowd around you. Mother Wolf guides you out of the forest, and you see something on the horizon, pulling you towards it. A cave formed out of a rock outcropping reveals itself on the horizon. The entrance to this cave is not dark. It flickers with firelight. Golden shadows dance over dark stone. You enter with Mother Wolf. You follow her into this warm, firelit cave, and you find a small hearth. This small hearth crackles and burns. Mother Wolf lies down. You can tell she needs rest. Her golden gaze watches the flames, dancing with firelight. You both sit here for a while, breathing in the pure warmth, the pure raw generative power of fire, and breathing out all that you want to release, all that you want to transmute and delete across all timelines. Fire is the ultimate transmuter. It takes space for all new things. We all carry an inner fire, an auric flame that fuels our lifeblood and our creative desires. Breathe out all that you wish to release now into the hearth. Breathe out any unwanted energies, entities, old patterns, paradoxes, soul contracts, psychic darts, karmic agreements, generational trauma, outdated paradigms, even the nameless, the things that you cannot label but wish to release now. Breathing it out into the fire, the ultimate transmuter. And now, breathing in pure light, pure possibility, pure creativity, pure power, pure oneness with the present moment, pure coincidence and alignment. Fire purifies and cleanses so that new life, opportunities, gifts, and abilities may have the space to take root within us. Mother Wolf gathers herself back up from the floor. She goes to the entrance of her den and leads you back out. You follow. And as you follow her, you notice the same small white flowers blossoming beneath the soft pads of her feet. Even as she goes to the snow, the little snowdrop flowers bloom in her wake like a veil. As she leads you away from the forest and the cave, the snow begins to thin and melt. You are no longer knee-deep in snow. Only a dusting of snow peppers the earth. Mother Wolf leads you across a great valley with a river weaving through it. You both cross a small wooden bridge, and in a field of fresh green grass and snowdrops, you see a sleepy little farm made of a few thatched huts and a pasture of sleeping sheep. Silent as the night itself, Mother Wolf guides you past the farmhouse. The sheep with their newly born lambs do not stir. Mother Wolf lets them sleep. She does not disturb them. She does not attack. This is not a time for war or conflict. As you pass by the main house, you see a family gathered around a small hearth. You watch as a mother tends to her children. She weaves dolls out of grass. A cross made of supple green reeds plucked from the thawing earth sits on a stone mantle. You know it to be a Bridget's cross, You can smell the lovely scent of freshly baked bread. Mother Wolf leads you into a garden. It's been freshly tilled with new seeds for the upcoming growing season. In the center of the garden beds is an open well. The well's waters are bathed in moonlight and as still as a mirror. You look in and you see your reflection. Except your reflection is not just you. It is the future you. The you that has been fully merged back with Source's light. The you that is in your most optimum timeline. Happy, content, fulfilled, surrounded by so much love, limited by nothing. Your higher self smiles at you. You know this version of you has lived every timeline possible. You know that your higher self loves you unconditionally and wishes to guide you back to Source. You understand that your higher self leaves you breadcrumbs, nuggets of wisdom, and signs, and messages, and energetic wisdom for you to find in your journey back to oneness. All you have to do is look, be open, and receive. Now I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Ask for a message from your higher self. This message can be an image, a feeling, a sensation, a word. Whatever emerges, allow it to emerge. Whatever emerges is perfect for you. Be with this moment. Send so much love and gratitude to your higher self, your eternal guide and spirit ally. Your higher self has been with you since the beginning of time and will be with you until the very end. Mother Wolf leads you away from the well now. You both slip out of the garden, out the back gate. You follow the trail of freshly sprouted snowdrops, glistening in starlight. Mother Wolf is guiding you now, guiding you down and up the windy footpath that coils up a great mound in the earth. This great mound of earth is covered in green grass. You walk up and up the great mound. The path is lined with white snowdrops that sway in the breeze. You can see the footsteps of Mother Wolf. You see the flicker of fire at the top. This firelight burns with much brighter light and warmth than the other hearths. It is so bright and so warm that the starlight begins to fade, and so does the coldness of the winter night. The great bonfire rages in a circle of stone. You see shadows all encircling the great ceremonial pyre. The inner knowing that has guided you all this time reveals to you that these are druids. They are chanting and cloaked in animal furs over their robes. They move as one under the light of the stars and moon and firelight. You are not afraid. Suddenly, Mother Wolf howls in front of the great pyre, and all eyes, including yours, go to her. You are seemingly invisible. A white flame washes over Mother Wolf's gray fur, revealing her true nature and form. From the white auric flame, Brigid, the goddess of fire, holy wells, fertility, the hearth, poetry, inspiration, smithcraft, protection, and healing arts, unveils herself. She stands before you on a bed of snowdrops. Her white robes glitter like the snow under moonlight. She smiles at you with green gold eyes that glitter like spring meadows under sunlight. Her braided auburn hair shines like the embers of an old fire. She speaks to you now. I go by many names: Bridget, Bride, Bast, Inanna, Hestia. I am the protector of the sacred fire within us all, the same fire that fuels the words of poems in the hearts of the unborn. I am the quickening of the full realization of your soul. Your inner fire will no longer be contained or limited or restricted. It is now time to reveal yourself, to awaken, to honor your unique gifts, your worth, and your long forgotten powers. Like the snowdrop that bursts through the frozen snow, it is now time for you to awaken from your long, dark winter slumber. Open your heart to the new dawn of all that awaits you. And now take a deep breath in, marinating in the words and energetic healing of Brigid. And take a deep breath out. And now I want you to ask Brigid for a healing. Allow whatever emerges to emerge. Allow whatever that is to be. Breathe in this healing of your inner fire. Breathe this healing deep into your heart center, allowing it to pour down through your crown, coalescing with your third eye and throat chakras, and pouring into your heart chakra. Allow this healing to stoke the embers of your heart to be open to your future, starting right now. Suddenly, the sun rises, bursting over the horizon. You are bathed in warm, honey gold light of a new spring day. And like a golden flame, you shine your light endlessly into the night. I want to thank you so much for joining me celebrating Imbolc on this wonderful day to integrate this energetic healing into all layers of being. Please see our website for journaling prompts and other resources to support you on every step of your healing journey. And before we go, I just want to share an Imbolc blessing with you. May the life-stirring underground stir new dreams within you, and may the flames of inspiration and passion be ignited within you. Aho.